Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. The quest for emeralds continues. So last episode we built this additional power source right here, and it's working out okay. I mean, it's hard to judge because the thing is this thing is like never completely empty. And this actually has a lot less lava in it than I expected it to. Either way, I'm getting sidetracked. So we built basically an array of magmatic dynamos from thermal expansion in hopes that it would be able to provide us with enough additional power to make a dimension from RF tools, which would basically allow us to get infinite blocks of emeralds. And to an extent, that's true. However, it turns out that if I want to make that dimension, I'm going to need 100,000 RF per tick. 100,000 RF per tick just to maintain it. Like, look at this. It's a little ridiculous. If we go block of emerald, grab a flat terrain dimlet, which doesn't add any additional cost, by the way, and we go empty dimension tab, toss that all in here, 100,000 RF to maintain, 400,000 RF per tick to build it. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's like way more than what we have right now. So it looks like we're a little farther off from being able to do that than I had originally thought. However, I did, as I was building and exploring dimensions, I did come across a redstone ore dimension where the entire thing is made of redstone ore. And using redstone ore, or more accurately, redstone itself, there's a way to make this guy, the Tome of Alkahestry, which uses redstone to essentially duplicate items for you, one of those items being emeralds. So with some redstone and some emeralds, I can essentially double my emeralds, and I can do that continuously until I run out of redstone, which is pretty cool. However, we are missing a wither skeleton skull, so I can't actually make that just yet. But what we can do is we can get wither skeleton skulls relatively easily. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but it will be doable. If we make this guy the enchanter, this should give us recipes and the ability to essentially make a book that has every single enchantment in the game. All the enchantments should be in here. So like looting, for example, is right here. It would take me 3 enderman heads, which I should actually have. But then we've got mending, we've got unbreaking, we've got, you name it, it's all in here, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make looting 3 and put it on the ender. And the reason that I'm going to put it on the ender is because the ender has an increased chance of getting skulls. So if we take 3 enderman heads and we make a, let's make a book and then a book and quill, and then a bunch of lapis, we should be able to toss that all in here, and it's going to take me 27 levels to do. Piece of cake, 27 levels, and bam, we have a looting 3 book. Super easy. And then all I need to do is toss this on here for 6 more levels, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we go. We have a looting 3 sword that should be able to take out endermen. So let's go into the nether. Let me head over to the nether fortress, and I'll see if I can find, or did I say endermen? I meant to say wither skeletons. Either way, you know what I meant. We're going to get wither skeleton skulls, and it will be glorious. Okay, we found our nether fortress. Now the question is, are there going to be any wither skeletons around for us to kill? Because this nether fortress is a little derpy. I have to admit, it's a little, it's kind of generated all over the place. Like, oh, hi, Ghast, ow, that wasn't very nice, go away. I'm trying to find wither skeletons to kill. Now, I could, if I could find a skeleton spawner, I could drag a skeleton spawner into the nether and watch it spawn wither skeletons, and if I need to do that, I will. That's something that works in modded, but obviously doesn't work in vanilla because you can't move skeletons in vanilla, or spawners in vanilla, I should say. But it is totally a viable option in modded, and it's kind of a cheaty way to get skeletons, but it works. However, I would prefer to just find a few of them running around here, if I can. So I'm going to look for wither skeletons for a while, and then I will come back to you. All right, we found one. I think I found a good place. This crossroads right here, this is the type of place where wither skeletons usually spawn. So I'm hoping if I hang out around here... Oh, look, there's a couple of them, actually. And a bunch of magma slimes. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Switch to the ender. Kill. Kill. Ah, one wither skeleton skull already. Nice. I'm gonna keep this up. All right, guys. We did it. I got 4 wither skeleton skulls. 1 for the tome. 1 for the tome. And then 1... to actually spawn a wither with, which is also kind of important. One thing that I also need for the tome, though, that I almost completely and totally forgot about, apparently, is a book. There we go. Also, I'm curious, what is wither dust used for? Wither dust blocks, soul sand, dark sugar, wither trap. Okay. You only get 3 wither dust, though, for a single wither skeleton skull? That seems a little underpowered. But either way, we have the Tome of Alkahestry. Now, you can fill this up using redstone dust, or you can fill it up much more quickly. Shift right click, and it'll drain through the redstone blocks. And it does use a pretty fair amount of redstone, but since we did find a redstone dimlet, redstone is kind of now irrelevant as a cost. Now, let's try this out and just see how much charge that uses. Okay. So that will work. Let's see. So if we put those away, just for now. Looks like I can basically do just under half a stack of emeralds. I could do like 31 emeralds at a time. And as long as I recharge my redstone, I can essentially have infinite items. And that whole dimension that I was talking about before is quite literally nothing but redstone. Like, that's all that's there. Just redstone upon redstone. So, this is good. This is a little overpowered. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's not an exploit. I'm not breaking, I'm not cheating. But it is a little OP. It's a little OP. Then again, emeralds are a massive pain to get in large quantities. So let's see, what are we up to now? 167 emeralds. So making progress. Now, other things that you can use this tome for. Most of the stuff is just kind of ease of use stuff, like 1 cobble into 33 cobble, 1 sand into 33 sand, which I wholeheartedly support. Gravel, all your basic resources. Obsidian, this is actually a really good way to get obsidian, but I've got tons of it from our quarry. Diamonds, nether brick, but it can also be used for nether stars, and that's a little ridiculous. But once again, I'm okay with it. I'm not going to lose any sleep. Unfortunately, though, before we can double a nether stars, we need to get another star. We don't have any. We don't have a single one. We haven't yet in this entire series fought the wither. So I think we are going to do that today. The thing is, though, if I'm going to fight the wither... Ooh, let's not put that here. Let's put that over here instead. If I'm going to fight the wither, I need some sort of something or other. This thing does pretty good damage. But I think I need a bit of a armor upgrade, because right now I have unenchanted armor, and I'm pretty sure the Wither would kind of wreck me right now. So let's look at some armor options. I think it is high time that we upgrade. We've been rocking this Peridot armor for far too long, to be honest. So we could look at the Flux-infused armor from Redstone Arsenal, which is an old favorite of mine. It's really good. It gets the job done. We could use the Dark Steel armor from Ender.io, which I have used quite a lot fairly recently. We also have the stuff from Draconic Evolution, although, I don't know. It's good. It's really good, in fact. Although the Wyvern stuff, I'm pretty sure the Wyvern stuff is... Maybe that's the route we'll go. I've never used this stuff before, and it does look pretty sweet. Oh, except to make it, I need nether stars to make it. So, okay, that's not gonna help us. Decisions. I haven't been able to use this since 1.7.10. Flux crystals are also way easier to make than they used to be. I like that. You used to have to, like, melt it down into destabilized redstone, and it was like, But this actually isn't too bad. Tell you what, let's try out the Flux-infused armor. Let's give it a try, let me see what I think, and I'll come right back to you. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to make the entire thing. I don't think I'm going to make the entire full set. And the reason for that is I can't attach my jetpack to it. I am, however, going to add a necrotic upgrade to my sword, which means that 10% of the damage that I do with my sword will get returned to me as health. So I think that is a very good thing. Now, as for where we're going to fight this guy, what is up with this farm? Why are you not properly sending items? Output full. I'll come deal with that later. Anyway, so let's see. Perhaps what we should do is figure out, where do we want to fight this guy? Maybe we fight him, I think it probably is smartest to kind of fight him down in the bottom of the world, underneath everything, and far down where he can't really do any real damage to the world. Even if he escapes, he'll still be kind of trapped. Let's turn off hover mode so I can actually get down the ladder all the way. And I should be perfectly fine. I don't think I'm in any real danger in this fight with my super OP weapons and all that kind of stuff. But just in case, we'll clear a little room over here for him to fight in. So let's just say like right about here or so. And I could, and I may actually, it is also possible to make witherproof obsidian in this mod pack. So if we're going to be killing withers on the regular, that may be something that we want to do. But for now, let's just do that. And we're about to have a wither who's going to explode and probably be super, super loud, come to think of it. Hostile creatures. Let's see. There he goes. All right, and I didn't even bring a bow. Wow, that's super loud. That is super, super loud. That's okay. We're getting him. Wow. Uh-oh, he escaped into a cavern. Oh no, all mistakes were made. That's all right, our sword is keeping us alive. We're fine. That necrotic enchant is so incredibly useful. Like, it's seriously amazing. And we got our nether star that we needed. So, we're good. Woohoo! Wither defeated. Very nice. Okay, let's plop a torch here. Because I think we need to put one about there. That seems good. But we have our nether star. So now, that means we can be all cheaty and duplicate our nether star using the Tome of Alkahestry. So let's take a look and see just how much of a redstone cost there is for doing this. If I take the Tome, which what you want to bet is actually right here. There we go. We take that, we put that here. Wow. That's actually, given how rare nether stars are, that is not a exorbitant cost. Okay, so maybe we broke the mod pack a little bit. I'll live with myself. Okay, so I'm gonna get a couple of nether stars here. Just a few. I don't need that many, right? Just a couple. Okay. Looks like we can do 3 at a time. This is how it appears to me, at least. Yeah, because we had 10, now we have 3. Now we have 13. Still, super easy method of getting more nether stars, and as long as we keep at least one of them around, we can basically never run out. So it works. It works. Now, that will go through redstone super quick, but as I said, I have a whole dimension here that's just nothing but redstone ore. So let's take a look now and see what can we actually use nether stars for. Environmental tech stuff. The Witherless Rose from Reliquary, that will make me immune to wither. Beacons, that's, the Unbreakable Wand. That's actually something I probably will use one for sure. Because that's the amazing Builder's Wand. Ludicrite, End Crystal, Quantum Core, Silk Quarry, the Dragon Egg Mill Nether Star Generator, which generates power, the Quantum Quarry, Opinium Core? I don't know what those are for at all. Those are new to me. Ender Stars. The Ender Star from Actually Additions, used to make the wings of the bat. That'll be very useful. And then, of course, I'm sure, 2 of them to make an angel ring, at least in this mod pack. That's not the normal recipe. And I thought there was like a draconium thing? No? Did I not see in Draconic Evolution when we were saying, hey, let's make this thing, that I need a nether star? I'm just saying, it's right here, game. It says nether star, but here, it's not. Oh, okay, just kidding. I take that back. I'm just blind. It's okay. Forgive me. Anyway, let's toss our nether stars in here, and our tome, we'll throw that away for now as well. I think that is a little cheaty, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me that much. It really doesn't. I'm sure some of you will be very disappointed in me for doing that, but it's okay. I can bear the burden. So what I'd like to do now, I think, now that we've solved those issues, is I think I would like to rebuild this well right here. This won't take very long at all. But I'd kind of like to rebuild this thing. It's kind of, well, first of all, Mojang. 2 wide roads, 3 wide well. 4 wide well. 4? Yeah. Wait a minute. How? Oh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. 3 wide roads, 4 wide well. Mojang, why you do this? Like, do you see the lack of symmetry? Oh, the horror. I can't do it. So, we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to change it. And I do want a well. I think a well is kind of an iconic thing within a village. And I think it's a good feature to have in any village, not just a Minecraft, not just a, generated Minecraft one. I think a well is definitely something we want, but we want it to look better than this one, because this well looks pretty terrible, and I'd like to do something about that. So, let's start by tearing down what's here right now. We'll just quick get rid of these guys. There we go. Then we're going to tear this part out. And I think I'm okay with using cobble as kind of the base feature of the well. But what we're ultimately going to do here is we're going to expand this well, right? So that way... Oh, except it goes down. Mojang, why? That's right. The actual wells go down. I totally forgot about that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to bring this up to about, say, there. And we'll call it good. Okay? And then, what I can do is we should... No infinite water source? Really? Really? How is that not creating an infinite water source? Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. We'll just bring it down to about there, I think. And I'll go back and we'll make an infinite water source because there should be one right here, and we can do that and that and that. Now, this whole thing is just like wanting to give me a headache. That's all right. It's fighting me, but I will prevail in the end. So, we'll do this, and then all we need to do is fill in that little bit right there. And there, we have a 5x5x5 well, which, you'll notice, lines up with everything on the road. Thank goodness. So, the next step, I think, is we need to get a little bit of detail in there. So, let's go ahead and grab some stairs. And maybe we'll grab some stone and some andesite stairs, and we'll mix the stairs a little bit. I think that would be okay. Using primarily cobblestone, but mixing in some other materials as well. So let's go here, 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 and there. And then we'll go an andesite there and here. Maybe one here. And then stone, 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 stone. Nope. Just kidding. Stone, andesite. Just because having the stone in the same spot on all of them was a little bit too perfect for me. Okay. Cool. Let's take a nap real quick. And there we go. All right. Next step. We grab some oak logs. Okay. Then we grab our bit bags, grab our diamond chisel. We're going to grab oak stairs and slabs, I think, and maybe a couple oak fences as well. And what we'll do is right here, we're going to go up maybe 3? Is that going to be high enough? I think so. And we'll go plain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So we're basically just making thinner. Maybe 4, actually. I think I like 4 better. Yeah. Yeah, let's... Oh! Undo. There we go. But we're basically just making thinner posts. So we still get this kind of nice log texture, but it's a bit thinner. Okay, now with that done, we can go ahead and see about putting the roof on here. And come to think of it, that could actually be a little bit harder than I had initially thought, because I'd like to get a roof that kind of does one of these and essentially gives us like a little shape, kind of like this, but that's going to be kind of hard to do. Here's a thought though. Instead of a stair, what if we put a slab there? That might do the trick. Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. And my jetpack noise keeps, like, randomly deciding it's not going to be part of the game anymore. So, that's the thing. Anyway. Or, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. Because then, if I do the slab right here, like so, then it will make sense. Right? Then it actually gives us the shape that we want. Yeah. Okay, let me get the roof fixed up. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got this kind of like little dome-shaped roof on it, and I think that looks all right. I'm actually pretty cool with that. I think that's kind of nifty. And then right here, just to kind of help out a bit. I don't know that I necessarily like that. What's up here? Anything? We could maybe... I hate to cap that off, though, because it's going to give kind of that pointy feel. The other option would be right here. We could do stairs. I think that may be better. How does that look from over here? Now, not nearly as good. Not nearly as good. Definitely go back to the slabs. The slabs were absolutely the better choice in that situation. I think this could work, though. Let's just get rid of those under slabs there. And then I think what we'll do is I'll grab a cauldron, like so. We'll put it right... Oh, man. We'll put it right here. Oh, don't do that to me, game. There we go. We'll fill it with water like it's a bucket coming out of the well, and call it good. I think that's the plan. All right, so that's all good. And then last but not least, I just need to get a little bit of grass around the well so that it works, because otherwise it's going to be bad. So let's grab a little bit of grass and have that come up and into the well right here. And that way, this can all kind of run into it. I'm thinking right here we'll still have our... oh, that's my hammer. Where's my shovel? Here we go. We'll still have our path blocks that go into the well like this. But right here, I'll put probably like some oak slabs or something like that. So that we have like a little staircase that goes up. But doesn't that look so much better than what was there before? What was there before was painful to look at. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am very much out of time for this episode. So, my friends, if you enjoyed this video and if you're enjoying this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.